Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Trust you guys had a good day today. I'm your instructor for today's class and for subsequent classes when it comes to social media management. And I would like each and every one of us on this live to just say, introduce yourself. Let's get to know each other. Your name and the country you are um, joining us from, and also your expectation for this class. So I'll be calling each and every one of us one by one, so it will be easier for us to know those that are live. So you can also do that within the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to start from alphabetically. So I have Albina. Albina, please can you unmute yourself and let us know your name, country you are talking to us from, country you are attending this class from, and then the expectation. Albina, are you there?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm Albina Masita and I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm happy to be in this platform to learn more about social media marketing.
All right. Thank you, Albina. I have Anthony next. Anthony, can you unmute your mic?
Thank you, Moses. I'm Anthony Mbara Ogola from Nairobi, Kenya. I am passionate about social media marketing. In fact, it's what I want to pursue as a career, and I'm glad that this opportunity has popped up for me to be able to scale up my skills in the same. Thank you.
So I have Dumi. I don't know if I got that correctly. Sounds quite.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So my name is Siduli Dumisani. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I'm Siduli Dumisani from Zimbabwe, and I'm so excited to be with you guys, and I'm currently serving as the BYU Pathway Missionary.
All right. Hope. Let's hear from you.
My name is Hope Nkandukanta. I'm from Zambia. What I want to achieve from this is I would love to know more and learn more about social media management. That's all.
Thank you. What about Indo guests? I don't know if I got that correctly. Gilbert. Indo guesty. I don't know if you can correct me. Gilbert.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. They just want to know your name, the country you are joining this class from, and then your expectation.
Oh, okay. My name is Donald Gilbert. I'm from Nigeria. So at the end of this internship, I expect to have more experience on how to manage the social media accounts and how to navigate social media platform. Thank you.
Is it Indo guesty?
Sorry?
Is it Indo guesty?
Idomesit.
Indo essay. I know that's Akwa Ibom, Abi.
Yeah.
I'll try and get that correctly. I have Idris next. Please, let's be fast about this. We don't have much time. I have Idris. Idris, you make your mic, your name, the country you're talking to us from, and then expectation. Yeah, you can talk, Idris. Idris, are you there? Okay.
Are you calling me?
No, Idris Kabago. That's the Idris I was talking about. Yeah.
Good evening.
All right. Joseph. Joseph. Joseph, unmute your mic. That's fine, Idris. Joseph, unmute your mic. Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Joseph, and I'm from Nigeria. I just joined the meeting, so I just had some people introducing themselves.
Yes. Your name,
Yeah,
country
so
you are from, and then expectation. Just be fast about it.
okay. So I'm from Abuja, actually, Nigeria, and my expectation is just to, I have this business I'm running,
Oh, that's good.
so I want to learn this skill so that it can help me. Yeah,
Apply it to
you
your
know.
business.
Yeah, so that it can help me in my business. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I have Ichuku. Ichuku, let's go, please. Let's be fast about it. Ichuku. Okay, Bams, get ready. Ichuku, I'm waiting. Okay, since Ichuku is not with us, let's have UK Bams. Then Thompson Kufer. Let's get ready. Okay, Bams, get ready. Let's serve you. Okay, Bams, are you there?
Is it me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, okay.
Okay, my name is Tijani Kayode from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I expect after this internship to know how to use social media very well, to know how to manage it the right way, especially, and also to gain skills. And also, I want to go into the social space and make an impact. Thank you.
Thompson Kufer. Let's have you. Then Ingag, please get ready. Thompson.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, my name is Kufre Thompson. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. So I want to learn more about, because the world has gone digital. So I want to also, I wouldn't want to be left behind. I want to know how to make good use of social media to promote my business. That's why I decided to join. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, Ingag, please unmute your mic. Then Limpo, get ready. Ingag Muchoko Ko. I don't know if I got that correctly. Ingag, are you there? So, okay, since Ingag is not there, let's have Limpo Morosi. Messi, get ready. Limpo Morosi, are you there? Okay, Messi, can we have you? Messi Obi Eze. Messi, are you there? Okay, since Messi is not there, let's have Michael Atta.
Yes, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone.
Okay, Samuel, get ready.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, clearly.
Thank you. So my name is Michael Obiata. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. So at the end of this program, I expect to at least know the basic things or have the experience of what I've been taught, and also to make good use of it. That's it, in the best possible way. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Omo Samuel, let's have it. Then Oyedele Adedayo, get ready. Omo Sam, are you there?
Yes,
Good evening, everyone. So I'm Samuel Jonathan. Um, I'm from Nigeria, the southwest part of Nigeria, Ibadan specifically. I would say my expectations for this program is to be certified and be more professional in social media management. And I would say I have a practical knowledge, but I'm not a professional one yet. So I look forward to um, acquire the professional knowledge and the certification through this program. Thank you very much.
Patience, can we have you? Then Precious, get ready to introduce yourself. Patience, are you there?
Yeah, I am here. So I'm Precious Kandi I'm from Zimbabwe. So I'm expecting to gain a lot of knowledge about social media because I want to enhance my knowledge and skills so that at the end of the day, I may be able to apply them in real life situations or even to have all my own business and know how to advertise using social media. Yeah.
And Precious, can you introduce yourself? Then we have Pelumi, get ready. Pelumi, get ready. Precious. Okay, go ahead, Messi. Go ahead, Messi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Obi Yozinesi from Nigeria. Aside a student of VR studying social media marketing. So I'm so happy to be here. This is one way to learn how to manage social media for business owner and also manage my own business. So thank you.
Okay. Precious, are you there? Precious. Precious.
Is it precious or patient?
Precious. Not patient. Precious, Bendy. Yeah. Then
Oh, I actually have already spoken. Can you hear me?
yes. I think you should do it again. Then there are not a lot of people in class.
Should I reintroduce myself again?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Precious Bandi. I'm from Zimbabwe. Um, I'm expecting to enhance my knowledge and skills pertaining to social media marketing. I have just a little knowledge about it. So at the end of the day, I want to be able to apply the knowledge and skill in the real life situation and business life as I help others and help myself. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then we have the last person, Tan Becker. Let's have you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tembeka Madise, and I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg. And my expectations in this internship is that I hope to gain hands-on experience in managing social media accounts and improving my content creation and strategy skills, and also learn how to analyze performance, to drive growth and engagement, as I have also just finished doing my social media marketing certificate via BYU. And yes, that's me. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Olushayo Moses. I'm a digital marketer um, specialist. I will say I also have experience in search engine optimization, social media management, social media marketing, content creation, and I've been doing this for the past. This is 2020 and 2026. So I'm doing it for the past 5 years, and it has been an excellent journey. Yeah. So I have about 5 years experience in digital marketing as a whole. So I do when it comes to digital marketing, I do everything present. So I have knowledge of each and every aspect of digital marketing. But majorly, I'll be taking you guys on social media marketing, and it's also going to have a bit of social media management also. And this is just going to help you have an understanding of what it means to manage social media, what it means to optimize your what's called social media pages, optimize content, create content, then being able to create, edit videos also, and also being able to advertise people's businesses both organically and through the paid ads way. So I'll just, because of time, let me go into today's class. So I'm going to share my slide. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's dive into today's class. So introduction to social media management. Yeah. So today's class, what we're going to cover today is we're going to be talking about what is social media management, why social media matters, then also the role of a social media manager. Then we're going to talk about the platforms, content strategy, and then engagement and analytics. So this is just to give you a basic understanding of what social media management actually involves, the platforms, the content types, and strategies that can help drive real results. So the first thing is, what is social media management? Social media management is the end-to-end process of building, maintaining, and maintaining a brand presence across social media platforms. So it goes beyond just simply posting, develops strategy, develops creativity, communication, data analysis working together. So I'm going to break all these grammars down for you. So what it means is that you are having what we call a presence. Now, what is brand? Brand can be a business or a person. That's what a brand is. So a brand is how people perceive you online. So for instance, since most people here are Africans, so I want to use a popular African content creators. Some of them are from Nigeria. Like some of us know Sabinus. That's a comedy. He's a comedian, so he does comedy content. So he is a brand, and it's a personal brand because of it's a person that owns it. So that is just an example of what a personal brand is. But if you come about the company, Google is a company, FlyHire is a company. So how those people portray themselves on social media will vary because a personal brand will not behave like a company online. So they are two different things. So how do they position themselves apart from just posting? Develop strategy. What kind of content are they posting? What time are they posting that content? What's the communication? So somebody who is into comedy will not post about somebody who's into maybe digital marketing, for example, or will not post something about social media management. They are two different things. So it has to do with how they are being perceived, how they want people to perceive them online, then how they also interact with these social media platforms, and then how they communicate their content, how they communicate their brand, how they communicate whatever thing they are doing there, and then also how does those content they post online perform. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about how we're going to be creating content, creating organic content, and distribute it across social media platforms at the right time and at the right platform. Then we're going to be talking about how to engage those comments you're going to be getting from those posts they're going to be making, then messages, then also mentions to also build genuine audience relationship. Then we'll talk about how to maintain consistent brand voice. So what it means to maintain consistent brand voice is simply to be able to have the same way you speak. So the way I'm talking to you now, if you see me tomorrow, I'm talking to you in a different way. Are you sure this is Moses that taught me social media marketing? No, because I'm talking in a slow way to be able to communicate what I know about social media marketing. So what the brand voice means is that the way they talk, the way they portray themselves online, the way they communicate to people, whether it's by text or it's by video or it's by images, Those are the things that so they're going to maintain their brand consistency, their values, and their identity across social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, now known as X, LinkedIn, and then TikTok. Each of these different platforms have different languages that we're going to be using across them. So those are things that we're going to be learning across this class. Then also we're going to be learning how to analyze, improve based on the data you get, and then you understand what works. Then continually refine those approaches. So next slide now. Why social media matters. Like somebody said he wants to use it to improve his business. Why? Because he knows he can use it to reach people online and get sales for his business. Another person said she wants to use it to learn more and then become more digitalized. That is good. So social media is already something that has already been part of our lives from I think the last decade, last 2 decades now. It has been part of our lives because of it has been something that we used to interact with our families, we need to connect people online. So with the power of a smartphone or a laptop, I can talk to you wherever you are. Like now, I am in Nigeria, some of us are in Zambia, some of us are in Kenya, some of us are in Zimbabwe. So I'm able to reach you people through the power of social media and through the power of the internet. So the social media that is springing up today, like I think about 5 years ago, there was no TikTok. I think TikTok came up around 2020, 2019 or so. There wasn't TikTok. Now TikTok is here. 20, 30 years ago, there was no Facebook. Facebook came around, I think 2007 or so. Look at how over time we have evolved. We have in social media. And then in the next, I think Thread came out 2023 or 2024. Threads, that's one owned by Mark Zuckerberg. So look at how far we have gone in social media. Now, in the next 10 years, we may have another new social media platform. So that's just to tell you how the world is evolving and we cannot be left behind in this data era. So social media has fundamentally changed how brands connect. Yes. So normally we had TV ads, we had television, we had radio, we had newspaper. Those are ways people reach their target audience. But now we have what we call internet. We have social media, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have other TikTok, we have X, we have other social media platforms now. So as a business owner or somebody who is into has access to the internet, these are new niches that are coming up. Because of the internet now, we have social media marketers, we have digital marketers, we have people who call search engine optimization specialists. Those are because of the advent of the internet. So businesses and people now find opportunities that I can reach people online. I can be able to talk to people, I'm able to communicate my journey, I can be able to talk about my business, I can talk about myself, I can talk about my day with people just with my smartphone, my laptop, or any smart device I have. Very, very easy. So we have a lot of people that are using these platforms, and it is one of the most powerful platforms for effective marketing channels. So that's why there's a demand for social media managers. I want to be sure I'm still live. Okay. So that's why there's a need for social media managers because of the advent of the internet. So across all social media platforms, you can see we have 5 billion global users. 5 billion global users. And some of us have like 2 or 3 accounts there. That is accounted for. So we have more than 60% of the global population that are using social media. And this is what's for direct communications and to bridge traditional barriers. So traditional barriers means that we're talking about what's it called? Newspaper, TV, um, radio. Those are forms of and then flyers and posters. Those are traditional marketing. So if anybody asks what traditional marketing is, that is what traditional marketing is all about. So that is the old form of reaching people. But now we have social media which is being used to reach people. Now, people spend about 3.7 hours daily on social media. That's the average. Some of us spend like 5 hours. Some of us know are guilty, especially the ladies. I know they are very, very good. They like TikTok very well and Instagram. They can spend their whole life on Instagram and TikTok. I know that I'm not trying to shade anybody, but I know ladies like Instagram and TikTok. So that is the reason why people are jumping on social media. apart from just reaching their families alone, there's a lot of content and there's a lot of attention. We're giving a lot of attention to it. So what does it do for a business owner? It helps to improve their brand awareness as people get to know them more and also build trust through consistent and authentic storytelling. I hope we have some content writers in the house. So this will be some of your niches. These are things that are going to help you grow better. Then marketers, 73% of marketers agree that social media has somewhat been effective and very effective for business because businesses can make sales online and also drive traffic. So some of us know that we have seen an advert rolling on our screen before and then we clicked on it and we purchased something, take us to a website, we're able to buy something and then delivered it to our house or somebody called us that they were doing to deliver something. I believe many of us have had that experience. So that's just an example of some of the things you're going to be doing and some of the things that you're going to be engaging yourself with. And I see that those things are going to help you as a social media manager or a social media marketer, any of them that you see as jobs or something that you use as your internship, these are things that are going to help you. Okay. Like the internet is connected.
Yes.
Yeah,
the Wi-Fi. Is it what you're using?
Yes. Okay.
First message in the group that you're doing this of that will be back soon.
It's back. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Just a
Yeah.
glitch. Yeah. So let me share the screen back. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
All right. What about now?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming up. It's opening.
Okay. What about now?
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's
What can you
showing.
see? What can you see?
Why social media matters?
All right. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. So your role as a social media manager. So as a social media manager, you have many hats. So they are simultaneously number one, a strategist, number two, a writer, number three, a designer, number two, a community liaison, and lastly, a data analyst. So I'm going to explain all this to you. What does it mean to be a strategist? You're going to have to think and plan your content. You're going to have to develop the ideas. You're going to have to write the copy. You also have to produce visuals that align with the brand goals. So some of you might have even seen social media management job where it talks about, oh, we are going to also align with the brand goals and also develop ideas. So ideas are like, what kind of content will I create? That's what an idea is. So we're going to be talking about that in subsequent classes. Then the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be posting and scheduling. So we're going to be talking about scheduling tools in subsequent classes that are going to be using to schedule this. Some are on the platform, like Facebook has its own scheduling tool, X has its own scheduling tool, LinkedIn has its own scheduling tool, but there are also external scheduling tools. Then we'll talk about that. So we'll talk about the times you're going to be scheduling this post for maximum reach. Then we'll talk about the amount of times content, kind of content you're posting. So this is not just limited to just your internship here. So for those of us that also want to um, become social media managers, you also have to also create your own content, educating people or businesses why they need you as social media manager to manage their brand. Then we have community management to be able to respond to comments, also respond to messages based on the posts you make as loyal and engaged audience would be reaching out to get to know more about maybe a product or a service a business has. So that is what community management is all about. Then depending on the kind of company you're working with, some companies like FlyHire that does training, you may also as social media manager also have to manage the communities in WhatsApp or Telegram. So that means you're going to have to crafting posts you're going to be making on the about maybe the trainings, about maybe the different offers they have. Those are things you're also going to do. Then also we have to also monitor trends. Some of us know this trend is on TikTok or I think Instagram. It's now all social media platform. This song, in the way to bam bam, that kind of trend. So those are trends that you'll be seeing, different video trends you're going to be seeing, different music trends you're going to be seeing. So those are things you have to keep stay ahead of people. You have to once you see a trend that's beginning to blow up, those are things you'll be putting in your content. You'll be using it as your content to create content and also using it to get people to see more of your of the, either the company's social media managing or your personal brand. So those are things you're going to be using. Those are things that are going to help your page grow, get to reach more people, and then depending on the kind of content you create, that's how people are going to be engaging. So if you create a content that's very, very funny, if like a comedian, for instance, that's how people are going to get to know you. So we're going to be talking about how to position yourself, target audience, and different ways at which you're going to be engaging with people. So we can have content like educational content by educating you, like what I'm doing as an educational form of content. So I can just crop it out and create it. Oh, I educated people today about social media management. I talked to them about how you can create content, how they can schedule their posts, how they can manage communities, the trend monitoring, and then also performance analysis. I've created content already. So I'm telling people on my social media platform, oh, this is what I did today. So what am I doing with that content? I'm taking them on my own personal journey. And some people will be like, oh wow, I saw Moses content today. I would like to be like Moses. Why? Because of I'm already become like a motivational speaker. I'm already someone that's motivating them and they see it as something that they may not be able to do. So I remember in 2022 when I started my content creation journey, I remember the friend of mine came to meet me and asked me about, wow, you're so what's it called? You're so confident. You're able to put yourself out there. Me, I was just laughing because me, I know what carried me there. I will not lie to you, it was money. Me, I wanted to make money, nothing concerned me with whether I just had to put myself out there because I needed to make money. So I'm not saying that money should also be your motivation, but also if you want to become a social media manager, you also look at impact. The company I'm going to be working for, am I going to be able to help them grow their brand organically? And also if they're going to be spending money on sponsored ads. So those are things they're going to be looking at. Then also lastly, we have performance analytics, which has to do with reviewing metrics. That's how does your content perform? Do people engage? What kind of content can I create? Oh, people engage. How can I improve, create a better content that people can engage more? How can I engage more people? How can I get more people to see this content? Do you understand? So those are things you're going to be looking at when it comes to content creation, when it comes to social media management. So what are the platforms we have? So we have key platforms. We have Facebook. Okay, I think someone has a question. Does someone have a question? Look, someone raise up his hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did have a question. So my question was, what tools or platforms are essential for us as social media managers or in the making? What tools and or platforms are we going to need? Like, is there, because I remember when I was doing my certificate social media marketing, there was we used Meta, and that's where was it Meta? Yeah, I think it's Meta ads. That's where we used to do all the things that you in the that were in the previous slide. So I wanted to know if there are more platforms like that or
Yes. For social media management, digital marketing, it's not just Facebook alone. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, known as X now. We have TikTok, we have LinkedIn, we have Reddit, we have what's this platform? It just keep my mind now. We have other platforms. So you don't just limit yourself to one because if you are looking at working with a company in the US, you're looking at working in a company in Canada, Australia, like the top 5 countries in the world, you also have to have an understanding of other platforms. Don't limit yourself to just Facebook alone because you'll be required to work on other platforms. Like you will see some jobs, they will ask you, have you worked with a budget of $200,000 before? And that's the kind of person they are looking for. So, and you know that if you're going to be coming up with a strategy, you're going to be presenting in front of your manager or in front of the company's owners, you are going to also have to explain to them why they should spend on other social media platforms. So you can't just limit yourself to just one platform. And because you need to also know, based on the businesses you are working with, what platform works for them. So you don't just limit yourself to one. So you have to know about at least about, let's say, minimum of 4 to 7 platforms. I think the last one I wanted to talk about was Pinterest. So those are the platforms you need to know, understand how they work. Though once you have an understanding of how to use Facebook adverts when it comes to social media marketing, other platforms it's easy for you to have an understanding of how to navigate the rest. They are almost very similar. So let's go back to the yeah. So we have key platforms. So this is for organic. Please, can we let me finish this class so that once it's time for questions, we'll take questions. I don't want to be interrupted, please. So just write down your questions. Once in the next few minutes, we'll soon be done with this, so we can ask questions because I have another class by 8. So key social media platforms that we have Facebook, and this is ideal for community building and targeted advertisement. So it is strong for reaching brand it's strong for reaching broad demographics with event groups and long form posts. So some of us that are on Facebook, I am a big fan of Facebook because I use it for majorly ads and community building. So we can get to build your community there, and also it's very very known for long form posts. So some of us that are readers, in this advent of AI, I would advise us that we need to stop being so much of uh, non-readers. So for those of us that don't like reading, you need to start reading. Like make your brain work, make your brain read long posts, even though it's not easy because of our attention span is low. We are used to videos, watching videos, and maybe after 10 seconds we swipe away, 10 seconds swipe away. So our brain has then become used to it. So I want to encourage us to become more used to reading long form posts. Those of us that use Facebook more, even Instagram, there are images that have what's it called content. Yes, take your time and read it so that your brain becomes used to it. Because also as a content creator, as a social media manager, social media marketer, you're also going to be writing. Though there's AI to help you do, we also have to read what you write. Because of when you go to present in front of your manager or you go to present in front of the business owner, you must make sure that what you're writing is also correct so that you don't write nonsense, so that they don't treat you as someone that doesn't know what he's doing. That's very, very important. So the next one we have is Instagram. Many of us have an example, understanding of Instagram as visual storytelling when people come and talk about themselves. Then we talk about reels, talk about stories, talk about carousel posts, which makes it perfect for people that are doing lifestyle content, fashion, food, and then creative brands. Then we have the LinkedIn, which is important for every one of us to be on, which is where you're going to be showcasing your professionalism. So this is a platform for networking and it's for professionals. Professionals. So me and you are both professionals. I'm a digital marketing specialist. You are a social media marketer or social media manager. Any one of them. Then best for B2B, that's business to business brands. That's you are a business also yourself. You can manage people within your country, you can manage people within outside your country for a fee. Then it also positions you for what we call thought leadership. So thought leadership is you position yourself as an authority. So authority means that like now what I'm doing now is that it's a kind of form of content, but it's also a form of education where I am explaining to you what it means to be a social media management. So I have authority in the niche. So we have recruitment also. You also get people to also recruit you if you are very very consistent on LinkedIn. You see people reach out to you, they have a job for you. If you can do it, then they employ you. Then we have the industry insight. That's for people to be able to know more about your industry. Then we have TikTok, which is a short form of content platform where it dominates the short form content and it's good for organic reach. And this is one of the wonderful platforms that if you can milk as a social media manager, people are going to really patronize you and help them grow their brand. So the next one we have is the X platform, which is for conversations and real-time updates. And it's also great for news, great for customer service, trending topics, and quick brand interaction. So majorly, if you want to get what is happening now in your country, Twitter is the right place to be because you're going to easily get what you need now, like they say in Nigeria. For those of us that understand, you get it now. So, like for instance, now, if let's say if maybe you're trolling somebody, because major Twitter is known for trolling people, you'll be able to know what's going on, what's happening, is happening, that kind of thing. So that's what Twitter is there. And then we have other platforms like Reddit, which is also a networking platform. We have Pinterest, which is an image platform where people post images about their passion. Make sure most of the ladies know that they post about food, they post about clothing and the likes. So the next thing we have is content types. So the kind of content types we have for social media are text posts, like I talked about. We have image and graphics. Many of us know this. We have videos, that's for short form content like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Then we have stories and live stream. So live stream is also a form of content where you go live, you create a topic. Like for instance, I can create a topic like what is social media management, and then I get people that are interested in social media to come and talk about what they think about social media management. That's the kind of live I can have. And last one we have is what we call the user generated content. This is content created by your audience. That's like reviews. We have reposts, tag posts. This is just to build trust and social proof organically. So social proof are we like what we call testimonials, just to make people know that people are patronizing this particular brand, and then it helps people get the business, get more referrals and more people to trust them to be able to patronize their brand. Now, content strategy basics. So the content strategy basics number one is just for us, number one, to define our audience. So tomorrow we're going to be going deeply into what the target audience is. That will help you understand how the structure of what you are going to be creating your content about. Then the next thing we have is you set your goals and your objective. What am I trying to achieve? Am I trying to get more sales for this business? Am I trying to build more awareness? Am I trying to get more followers? That's going to determine your goals and objectives. So it's not just merely about creating content, it's also about creating an objective and hitting your target. So that's where the content calendar now comes in, where you create an organized structure of how you want your content to flow, and then you review your content and then you optimize it. So a strong content strategy starts with knowing who you are speaking to and why you are speaking to them. So from there, each piece of the content, whether it's Instagram reel, LinkedIn article, should serve as a defined goal where this builds awareness, drives engagement, converting followers into customers. So once you create your content, the idea of creating content is for you to get number one, people to know about your brand, for them to know you, for them to trust you, and for them to like you, and then also to drive engagement, for people to comment, and then for people to also follow you, and then those people that are following you turn them into customers. So your brand voice, your visual style should remain recognizable across every post and every platform. So what does brand voice mean? So brand voice also includes if it's a video, the person, how the person talks, the communication, like I talked about earlier. Then also it also depends on the when it comes to company, your logo, the kind of your colors. Like if it's blue, that's your brand color, and white. You should not have yellow and blue. So for those of us in Nigeria and other parts of Africa, we know MTN. MTN is yellow and blue. So if you see yellow, what comes to your mind is MTN. If you see red, comes to your mind could be Airtel. You understand? So those are things that you can easily relate because they are big brands across Nigeria, across Africa. So those are things that are those are their brand voice. Even white also has to do with Airtel, but majorly red and white has to do with Airtel. So next one now, we talk about the engagement and community building. So what does this do? Engagement is just like a way of people commenting, having an interaction with the audience. That's what it does. So you're going to be talking about how to respond to comments, how to respond to direct messages, ask open-ended questions to invite more connections, to have more conversations. Then also we're going to be talking about polls, quizzes, interactive. So these are those different form of content strategy, engagement strategies. Then we'll talk about giveaways, contests, reward to reward loyal customers. That's for companies or personal brands. Some of us know they do these things on TikTok. So some of these things I'm saying is not new to you. They're those things that you being in that niche makes you understand, oh, how to do this better. So we also have how we acknowledge people who share user-generated content. That's for instance, testimonials, social proof. So the most important thing about this is to build relationship, not just racking up numbers of followers, but to build relationship and also to have an highly engaged community that will outperform a large or non-passive what's called followership. So your goal is to build a community, to build people that are loyal to your brand and people that are engaged and also help them improve their sales organically. So organically is a free way of advertising or posting the content on different social media platforms. That's organically. So the other way, that's where we go social media marketing, where you have to use money to spend on these social media platforms to be able to reach more people. So those are the two different things you're going to be doing. Then the next thing we have is the analytics and the performance. So we're going to be talking about in subsequent classes the key metrics to track, the number of people you reach, the engagement, people that like your content, the comments, the number of people that share or save your content, and then we talk about the followership growth over time, then the click-through rate, that's depending on how people go to your bio or how people click on your post if you have a link that you want to drive them to. So some of the tools you're going to work with, you can see them here. They are metal suits. As you can see, that's for Facebook and Instagram. You can link your Facebook and Instagram together. I think also Trends is now there. And then we have Google Analytics, that's for to check for websites, be able to see how people are interacting from social media to your website. Then we have TikTok Analytics for TikTok. We have LinkedIn Insights for LinkedIn. We have X Analytics. All these offer valuable party data. So these are things we are going to be looking at in subsequent classes. Okay. So I listed some tools out here. So I've talked about some of them. So these are tools for social media management. Now for scheduling, these are tools that from external platforms. So you can look some of them up for the class you're going to be having. We have Buffer, and we have Hootsuite. So these are social media management platforms where you can link your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages to those platforms. And then we have for design, we have Canva. So those are some of the things you're going to be doing in software class. You're going to be designing graphics, you're designing images, and for us to be able to post on social media. Then also for analytics, we have Meta Business Suite. Then my content planning tools, we have can use Google Docs, can use Google Sheets to organize our content. I want to post them, the days we are going to post them. So common mistakes to avoid by social media manager. So social media is not just about what you do, it's also what to avoid. So staying clear of these common mistakes will help maintain your brand credibility, ensure your effort yields genuine results. Number one is inconsistent posting. So one of the things that kills social media brands putting their brands on social media is inconsistent posting. So people post one today, next tomorrow they abandon it. 2 days time, there's nothing there. Maybe after we remember, oh, I've not posted. So those are things that prevent people from constantly engaging your content, cause your page constantly growing, and you showing up to a lot of people. So all of us knows that content creation is not easy, social media management is not easy, but with tools like Facebook Meta Suite and other scheduling platform like Buffer or Hootsuite, we can easily schedule platform content for next tomorrow, for Monday, for 2 weeks ahead, 3 weeks ahead, 4 weeks ahead, without having to stress yourself of, oh, I need to wake up today to post. Very, very easy, and it's going to post automatically. Then also ignoring audience engagement. So each platform has different what we call bots, or we can call them, they're also AI, where they check to see how well this page interacts with these other people. The people that are commenting, people that are sending them messages. These are things that you must not ignore as social media manager, because you're going to be responding to DMs, you're going to be responding to comments, and how you respond to comments matters. And this is going to help you build a community and also build trust. So the next thing we have is the posting without a strategy. So, like we said, what is your objective? What is your goals? You have to set goals. Are you trying to get sales? Are you trying to build awareness? Are you trying to what's it called now? Are you trying to get engagement? So that's going to determine what your posting is going to be all about. So depending on the company's objective or your own personal brand objective, those are things that are going to be helping you grow your brand. So you have to have a strategy of why you are posting. You're not just posting for posting sake. So the next thing we have is over promoting. So you will see some pages on social media where you're always talking about come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. Like I'm selling this today, I'm selling that tomorrow. So we are going to be talking about how to come up with content that also sells. So it's not just about just posting. You also have to also get in sales for the business and how it aligns with that particular audience, and then value-driven content. Then the last one is not checking your analytics. So this is one of the most important things about social media. It's not just about I created a post today, I created a video today. You also have to look at how well is that video performing. That's going to help you know, okay, I noticed that people are stopping at 15 seconds. So what am I saying when it gets to 15 seconds that people are getting bored of? Do I have to craft what I'm seeing in my video content around 15 seconds so that it makes people stay engaged? And then that once you can do that and you see that, oh, people are now staying to 30 seconds, my 30 seconds video, my 40 seconds video, that helps you know that, oh yes, you've done something better. So you're going to be learning what works and what is not working. These are things that are going to help you justify your efforts. So conclusion, social media management is a dynamic field that demands both artistic flair and analytical persuasion. By constantly delivering value and refining your approach, you can achieve remarkable growth, cultivate a thriving online presence. It's very, very important. So you have to be creative and strategic in your content creation. Then also you need to also be consistent, then add value, which equals to growth. So you have to create high quality content which build trust and then expands your audience, and then you start small, you learn and then improve. So it's a journey of learning, because one thing I know about social media management, content creation is that you don't know what content is going to perform. The content you think that, oh, you put in so much effort, you put in so much strategy, you did all the things you know will not perform well. It's the one that you don't expect. And most times, ones that work well is ones that connect to your audience, ones that people can relate. Some of us know in Nigeria, we know Tauma, and Tauma is one of the content creation creators that talks about our childhood, things that our parents did to us when we were children. So somebody that talks about something that you remember, oh, when I went to my uncle's house, my mom said I should not collect anything from anybody. The other day I said, just say thank you. I collected it. You know the kind of how your mother is going to look at you. You can remember. That's how it is. Some of us were brought up that way. And then when you now get to me, mother is going to beat you. So she creates content like that, very, very relatable, and we understand it, and we're like, wow, then you give a comment. She's building her own platform because she understands how to engage those who are target audience, those who are people that are interested in what she's giving, and then she's also entertaining you. So those are things that you're going to be doing as content creator. Once you understand who you are supposed to sell to, who you are supposed to market to, those are things. Then over time, you will come up with different creative ways of content that you can use to sell to these people. So I've come to the end of today's class. So I would like to take questions so far. I'd like to take questions. So if you have question, you can just raise up your hand. And let's. If you have a question, any question?
I just raised my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's,
Yeah, I've not seen it yet.
yes. So the first one is a request
Okay.
that will it be possible for you to share with us the slides so that we can review them at our own free time?
Yeah. I also upload this video on the YouTube channel, so you will also see it. Be able to go over it again.
Thank you for that. The next one is Thank you for the clarity that you've shown in your presentation. I wanted to know also if we will be able to learn about running social media campaigns and be able to see them in real time, how it works. Thank you.
Yes. Some of on the YouTube channel, there's already social media campaigns classes there already, so you can go ahead of us to watch some of them on your free time. But subsequent classes are going to be running real time on some of those social media platforms.
Thank you, Brother Moses.
I have Kibams. Kibams, can you ask a question? Kibams. Okay, since Kibams is not there, I have Tambeka. Tambeka.
My question is right at the classes for the internship. I know that they mentioned that 3 weeks is going to be theoretical, so that's where we're going to be learning. So I wanted to know if there's going to be tests or exams that we should expect.
Yeah, so I'll give you an assignment as we go on in the class.
So the assignments are weekly or it's by your discretion?
So based on
okay.
what you during the week, I'm going to give you assignments on some of them. So I'll also give you the email you send them to. So these are things I will use to access it.
All right, thank you.
Kibams. Kibams, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, so you can ask a question.
Okay, I wanted to ask you. Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, for the video that you said you sent, when I clicked the link, I saw many videos, so I don't even know where to navigate, and so that's one. And two, you said you talked about posting maybe 2 days. I just wanted to ask, like, how many days interval can you post on a social media account or something? So I just wanted to ask. Thank you.
So first of all, your first question, I would send an organized link for different videos. So it will be a structural playlist on YouTube. So where you'll be able to see different videos because it'll be very organized so you can know what modules to watch and then you can go ahead of the class if you want. So that's that, yeah. Then concerning posting, well, depends on the kind, if it's for your personal brand or it's for your personal brand, I would suggest it has to be a daily stuff. And the reason why I say daily is because you want to keep showing up, especially if you are someone that is just starting from scratch. You're just starting from zero, they have no followers. It has to be a daily thing. It's not something that you wait to um what's it called?
Because okay, because I noticed when I post daily, the engagement tends to reduce on like posting once in a week
What platform?
on TikTok. Yes.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I've never
For me,
what are you posting about?
music.
Music. Okay.
Yes.
No problem. I think just send me what's it called? Send me a DM. I will look at your platform and we can work something out. Let's see
Okay.
what's really the problem. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question? Any other question?
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, okay.
So when one is working as a social media manager, as a freelancer,
Yes.
so am I required to create the content or the client is supposed to hire content creators?
Good question. So it depends on the kind of business. Like depending on what the business owner wants. So why I'm saying that is that a business owner might want to have content creators. Like if you work for a foreign business would want to have content creators, would want to have social media managers. So that means your workload is limited. But it's good for you as a social media manager to have an understanding on how to create content. Here in Africa, you have to know it all. That's what I would also say. You have to know how to be a content creator. You have to know how to be a social media manager because they are trying to manage cost. I know our what's it called? There's a name it's called now. The purchasing power is very low, so that's why we merge all these skill sets together for to under one person. But if you're in a company that has that, you're going to be having a team meeting, so you know your roles are going to be defined. But if you're not a company that have that, it's better you have everything so that if they tell you that they want you as a content creator, you can be a content creator. If they tell you they want you as a social media manager, you can be a social media manager. Then I've taken it, Ambaka. Please, I would only just take Messi. So you can ask the question in the group, so or you can send me a personal message. I have another class now. So Messi, I'll just take your class. Then Sam, please send me a personal the question personally. You can drop it on the group. Messi, please, let's have you.
Okay, thank you for the wonderful class. So my question is, you talked about analytics and performance tracking. So just about reach, engagement, and followers growth. So how can we reach our audience through social media?
Okay, how you reach your audience with social media has to do with creation of content. That's how you reach it. So for people to be able to know you have to create content online that resonates with whatever business you're advertising. So for instance, if you are working with a company like FlyHire, where we're talking about digital marketing, we talk about trainings. So who are the people that need it? You need to identify those people that need it. Then you create maybe video content or you create a graphics. Those are things that are going to be resonating with them. So I hope that is very clear. Are you there, Messi?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. So we have come to the
Yes,
end
sir.
of today's class. I'll see you guys tomorrow's class. So please let's try and be punctual so we can start early. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, sir.